Hello everyone, VJs32 back again with another look at what's going on in the card world. I'm not going to worry too much about existing projects that I've told you about a million times, or somewhere around there. But I'll tell you about new projects that are on Kickstarter. So let's see if there's any. Oh, by the way, I want to mention about the Disturbed Reality playing cards first and foremost. They've had some problems. Somebody actually pledged $5,000 for this a few days ago. Put it way over the top. That was like the day after the last video I made. And it was up to like $17,000. And then the next day, they canceled. And they dropped back to $12,000. So that's not very good or very cool. But it's kind of funny. And it doesn't look like they're getting a whole lot of support. So who knows if it's going to happen at this rate. By the way, Passing Playing Cards, or Love is a Smoke from Passing Playing Cards is almost done, so make sure you check it out before it's history. There is one new deck to tell you about. Actually, not sure if I told you about this one already. Farb Schemata Playing Cards from Mike Allender, printed by MPC. 9% funded, 27 days ago, not doing exactly fantastic. It's got a Helvetica themed font. Apparently it's basically a reprint, relaunch of the original Helvetica deck. Pretty funky looking faces, as you can see. Not the most usable in my opinion. And I mean, that's all we get. I don't know if it's going to happen. Marcus had difficulty funding a lot of his projects. He had the Harvey Farmer deck, which was cancelled. Interference, which was cancelled. This one had 4 decks, including the original Helvetica. That was funded, but it was a small goal. And 4 decks. And now he's got this one, and it's not doing a whole lot better. I just don't know if it's going to happen. Moving along, we have one that I do like. I recommend checking out. Aztec Codex playing cards from Emmanuel Valtierra. It's 19% funded, 34 days to go. And here it is. Very cool. I mentioned it the other day, and the project is now live. Very nice back design. This is actually basically a relaunch because he previously did the project, but it was not successful. But now it is a hell of a lot better. Being printed by MPC. I'm not sure why he's got a $7,500 goal, if that's the case, but it's what it is. Actually, it's a pretty decent goal for what he's printing. But yeah, you can see the cards, colorful, interesting. I like it. I recommend checking it out. By the way, the Full Moon Bicycle Playing Cards has launched a new tuck case, only 1,000 being produced, I believe. It's got a different lenticular lens motion on it. And if anyone is interested, that's what I would mention that. And then there is this White Ghost deck custom printed playing cards by Mount Arlano. It's 4,000% funded. That's only because they only had a £5 goal and it's at 200 pounds. It's not, I don't even know if this should be on Kickstarter. No, you don't get this. That would be ridiculous. It's from Mount Rolano Card Company. What it is they're giving you the ability to create your own custom deck with your own image or whatever. But you know what? There is like dozens of shops that do that online. And why these guys are on Kickstarter, I don't know. It shouldn't be here in my opinion. But it is what it is. I really don't care. Let's see if there's anything else to mention quickly. As far as cards is concerned, I think that is it on Kickstarter. As I mentioned, this is a deck, Stripe Playing Cards from Tobias 11. He's kind of been promoting it on Instagram. He's a cardist of some sort. He's doing this all by hand with a brush. Some might see that as, some effort because he has to do every card manually and individually. But it just seems kind of ridiculous. All he's doing is taking a brush and that's it. And then he's doing cards, some like this, some horizontally and some vertically, alternated in a deck of cards, which seems kind of bizarre. And hand-painted tuck, everything's hand-painted, that's fine, but it's not overly exciting. And there's a couple others that I've seen that he did. I apologize. There's another one here. It's just all green, hand painted. It's kind of ridiculous. I just don't appreciate it that much. It's just, I don't care if he's painting everything by hand. There's putting some effort into it, but not that much. All he's doing is painting with a brush. Anyone can do that. So, whatever. By the way, $28 for one deck. I don't think that includes shipping on his website. I think that's ridiculous. Next up, Federal 52 second editions, apparently coming in April, because we haven't had enough Federal 52s, and apparently it's going to have green foil and other foils within them, which is fine, but it seems like it's unnecessary. We've already got Federal 52s, we've already given Jackson Robinson heaps of money for those Federal 52s, and now he's trying to basically reproduce the cards with foil in them and extract more money from us, basically. It's cool, but it seems a little bit much. We already have 8 decks from Federal 52 already. Enough is enough, in my opinion. And then there's Verts V3 Spring and Summer 2015 edition, being released today. Kudos to the Verts for actually giving them away for free. Anyone who signs up for their early bird list and gets in can go to the website when they want and actually get one free. All you have to do is pay shipping, and I think that's pretty awesome. They did not have to do that, but they are. Not so how they can afford it, but it is what it is. So that is basically what's going on. Kind of a short video, not much going on. I can't think of a whole lot more. Back to the Disturb Reality playing cards. I don't know why so many people support it. First of all, as far as the Disturb Reality project is concerned, it's pretty bad that a guy that has 800,000 subscribers or whatever it is can't even get a few hundred backers on his project, even 1,000 backers. It's just kind of ridiculous. And on top of that, I don't support him or condone him because he basically is advocating and promoting piracy of card magic tricks. He's giving away tutorials of magic tricks that he doesn't own, he didn't produce, he has no right to. And that to me is piracy. Basically what he's doing is taking a DVD for a magic trick and putting it on his channel. Except that he's doing the tutorial himself. So it's not much different than just putting the DVD on his channel. And that's not cool, and that's, violating the laws, the magic codes, the magician's code. And it ain't cool. Some will say, oh well, if it wasn't for people like him, people wouldn't learn magic and whatnot. And that's one way of looking at it, but myself and a lot of other people learn card magic through Miss Meg. And Miss Meg has tons of tutorials on his channel. Most of them are made by other magicians on YouTube. None of them he has posted without permission. That is the difference. Jarek has gotten huge amounts of views. He's getting huge amounts of money through YouTube for giving away tricks he doesn't own. And now people are supporting his deck on Kickstarter, and I think it's just bullshit. And by the way, with all the money he's making off YouTube, he should be able to produce the deck himself without any problems. At least I would imagine. But anyways, that is that. Enough ranting on that. I'll see you next time.